Archangel Michael speaks, "Beloved, I need you to stop whatever you're doing and listen. This is not just a message. It is a divine alert. Heaven is moving. Something has shifted. And I have been sent urgently because something is about to happen in your house tonight. This isn't fear. This is forewarning. You were guided here not by accident, but by alignment. There is a reason your heart started beating faster. There is a reason your spirit perked up the moment you saw this message. You may feel like you've been walking through life half asleep, numbing the pain, tuning out the whispers, questioning the signs. But tonight, the veil thins. Tonight, the spiritual atmosphere in your home will change. And I am begging you to listen. Because if you ignore this call, something sacred might be missed. And it may not return for a very long time. Heaven doesn't operate on human time. It moves in divine windows. And beloved, one of those windows opens tonight. There is energy around you now that is not of this world. Some of it is divine. Some of it is not. And that's why I am here to reveal, to warn, to protect. But before I go deeper, I must ask you something important. If your spirit is trembling, if your eyes are welling with tears, if you feel like your heart is opening in ways you can't explain, then pause and click subscribe right now. Not for me. Not for curiosity. But for alignment. Because the messages that follow will guide you not just through this moment, but through the storm that may be forming around you. This isn't just about tonight. It's about your destiny. Subscribing isn't just clicking a button. It is your soul's silent yes to heaven's unfolding plan. Now, listen carefully. Because I, Archangel Michael, have been trying to reach you for days. You've felt the nudge. You've heard the whisper. You've noticed the unusual energy in your home, the temperature shifts, the sudden silence in the middle of noise, the feeling that you're being watched, the sense that something is about to happen but you don't know what. These are not coincidences. Tonight, something or something is coming. A spiritual confrontation. A visitation. An unlocking of something that has been buried for generations. And how you respond tonight will determine whether it becomes a divine breakthrough or a delay that stretches into years. There is a hidden truth in your bloodline. A pattern that has tried to repeat itself in your family. Broken promises. Sudden losses. Mysterious arguments. Financial struggles that arise just when breakthrough is near. You've seen it. You've lived it. And you've wondered, why does this always happen in my house? Now I will tell you why. Because something unclean has been attached to your lineage. A spiritual shadow that feeds on fear, division, and silence. And for too long, it has gone unchallenged. But tonight, heaven is bringing it into the light. Tonight, you will be given a chance to cleanse your space, not just your physical house, but the spiritual atmosphere surrounding you and your loved ones. There is something sacred in you. Something the enemy fears. A light that, once fully awakened, cannot be dimmed. But right now, there are forces hoping you'll ignore this message. They want you to scroll past, to laugh it off, to dismiss it as superstition. Because if you take this seriously, if you respond with faith, their time in your life ends tonight. So I ask you, will you stay with me? Will you receive what heaven has ordained for you? Because what I reveal next will show you exactly what's been hiding, and how to reclaim your home. Let your heart stay open. Let your spirit stay alert. You were chosen to hear this. And that means you are chosen to break it. Tonight is not like every other night. The air will feel different. Time may seem to slow. Memories may surface out of nowhere. And around the hour of spiritual silence, when the world sleeps but heaven moves, you may hear or feel something. Don't be afraid. Do not run from it. But do not engage it in your own strength. That's why I'm here. Because something is trying to enter your house. And whether it's divine or deceiving depends on what you do next. Prepare yourself. Cleanse your space. Speak light over your home. Walk from room to room and say, "No darkness is welcome here. This house belongs to the light of God. Your authority has been ignored for too long. And tonight, you must reclaim it. I will guide you further. But know this first: you are not imagining the tension in your home. You are not paranoid. Your intuition has been right. Something has been watching, waiting, lurking in the corners of your peace. But heaven has drawn the line tonight. You must decide whether to rise in truth or shrink in fear. And if you rise, everything will change. Stay with me. In the next part, I will reveal what exactly is trying to happen in your home tonight. What ancestral energy or shadow you must release. And the divine act you can do within the next hour to protect your house and activate your breakthrough. This is urgent. This is sacred. And beloved, this is your time. Archangel Michael continues, "Beloved, your house is more than walls and windows. It is a sanctuary for your soul. And tonight, something is trying to enter not through a door, but through an opening in the spirit. There are things that run in families, not just features or names, but patterns. Fear that passes down like a family heirloom. Dreams that always die at the edge of becoming real. Relationships that collapse right when they're supposed to bloom. It didn't start with you. But it can end with you. Because you are the interruption. The chosen one. The breaker of chains. And tonight is your opportunity. There is something ancient attempting to play itself out again in your house: a sudden argument, a strange illness, a broken agreement, a betrayal from someone close. But I'm here because you are not helpless. You are powerful. You are the doorway through which heaven will interrupt the cycle. But you must act. Listen closely. This is what you are to do before you sleep. Go into the quietest room of your home. Light a candle or sit in darkness if no light is available. Place your hand on your chest and close your eyes. And speak these words not just aloud, but into the spirit realm where angels and shadows both listen. I break every generational curse that has lived in this house. I banish every spirit that is not of light. This home is sealed in divine protection. No weapon formed against my family shall remain. No fear shall rule this space. I welcome only the presence of God and His angels. Tonight, peace returns. Tonight, heaven takes over. You may feel chills. You may cry. You may even feel resistance or a strange stillness right after. But hold your ground. That silence is the shadows retreating. And I will be there, sword drawn, wings spread over your house, watching, guarding. Because you have opened the door to light. And now it cannot be shut. But I must tell you something else. Something that may shock you. The reason the energy in your house has felt heavier lately is because a soul that passed is trying to reach you. Someone who once lived in your bloodline. Or loved you deeply before they crossed over. They have been assigned to deliver a warning and a blessing. The warning is this: if you stay silent, if you continue living as if this message is just interesting and not urgent, you will repeat a pain that they tried so hard to prevent. But the blessing is this: if you honor this message, if you take action in faith, what they couldn't finish in their lifetime, you will complete. And the blessing will not just be for you. It will be for your children. And your children's children. Because when you cleanse a house spiritually, You don't just change the era, you change the legacy. So tonight, after your prayer, sit still. Listen. They may come in a dream. You may hear their name. Feel their scent. Sense their presence. Do not be afraid. This is heaven's design. They are coming not to haunt you, but to heal you. To reveal where the enemy entered. To show you what needs to be removed. To pass on the mantle of restoration. But here is the mysterious part. There is one object in your home connected to the past that must be removed or cleansed. It may be a photo, a piece of clothing, a gift that always felt strange, an item from someone who hurt you. If, as you read this, something or someone comes to mind, that's your sign. Don't delay. Cleanse it. Release it. Pray over it. Or remove it entirely. Because some spiritual intrusions are tied to physical things. Objects can carry energy. And heaven is asking you to make your space holy again, and not through fear, but through faith. Now, beloved, I want to prepare you for what happens next. After tonight, the energy will shift. You may wake up lighter. You may feel unusually calmer even after a night of tears. This is not coincidence. It is the aftermath of divine warfare. You invited angels into your home. And they are now standing guard. But some people around you will react suddenly distant, unexpectedly aggressive, or strangely silent. Do not be discouraged. That's because your shift in frequency is exposing what was hidden. Not everyone can go where you're going. Some people will fight to pull you back into old arguments, old doubts, old habits. Don't return to the cage. Keep walking in the light. Heaven has now marked your home. Your name has been spoken in divine courts. Your house has become a battlefield of miracles. And I, Archangel Michael, will not leave your side. But before I close, let me give you a sacred instruction for the days to come. Speak these words each morning when you rise: I walk in divine protection. My house is covered in holy light. My bloodline is blessed. My family is safe. No darkness can touch what God has sealed. Today, I walk in truth. I walk in peace. I walk in power. These are not just words. They are spiritual weapons. When spoken with belief, they create shields around you. And beloved, you will need them. Because now that you've been activated, your light will attract both miracles and resistance. But you are not alone. I am with you. The angels are with you. Heaven is moving through your house. And what was meant to destroy you will now deliver you. Archangel Michael concludes, Beloved soul, if this message stirred something deep within you, it was meant to. You didn't stumble upon these words by chance. Heaven orchestrated this moment because you were ready. Ready to see. Ready to remember. Ready to rise. Your home is shifting. Your heart is awakening. And your path is no longer hidden. But this journey doesn't end here. There are more messages, more confirmations, more divine revelations waiting to find you. This space you've entered is not just a channel. It's a lifeline. A sanctuary for souls like yours, souls who are chosen, sensitive, and strong. Souls who hear what others ignore. Souls who are ready to break the cycle and begin again with power, peace, and purpose. So if your spirit whispered yes while listening, if your heart felt seen, if your soul found a little more strength tonight, then do one more sacred thing. Click subscribe. Not for content, but for confirmation. Not for entertainment, but for encounters with truth. This is how you stay aligned. How you stay covered. How you stay connected to what heaven is unfolding in your life. Because your journey is just beginning. And the next message might be the one that changes everything. So subscribe. Stay close. And know this, you are seen. You are safe. You are selected for something holy. And I, Archangel Michael, will be waiting in the next message with another revelation meant only for you. Until then, walk in light. And know, heaven is watching. Now and always. Amen.